Get back somewhere safe. Oh, lovely. So what we're going to do this afternoon is a kind of we're going to have discussion time. It's kind of a mini workshop, really. We're going to have some time thinking. We're going to have guided meditation. So the space is really about using Toks's guidance and questions to reflect on the year we've just had. It's always a good idea in preparation for moving forward is to kind of turn back and take perhaps some gifts from the previous year or some insights as we move forward. And by no means will we necessarily get through all the possibilities of your end of year reflections this afternoon, but it's a start. And also we're using the energies of the new moon, the full moon. And Toks is going to talk about that. So I'm going to start now by introducing Toks, Toks Coker. Toks I met many years ago. I'm going to guess 2008, Toks. And just to share with you that Toks has 30 years experience in healing. I could introduce her. I mean, she calls herself the Queen of Alchemy. I call her Medicine Woman. And I think that phrase came about because, and Phyllis is here on the call as well. We met Toks in the context of an entrepreneur community, a global community. And we formed a community of women in London because we found the events, I suppose, with a speaker, but no community focus. So we got together as a group of women and we met every month. And Toks came to our first meeting, as did Phyllis. We were there at the original one. And I think, Toks, I might be right in saying that you're also working in other things as well as doing all your healing work. Is that right? You're working in administration. And as many people have done over the years, when we're working in healing modalities, it's often difficult to find a name to describe what we do. But we're in a different era now, and we can talk about being a medicine woman without people batting the eyelids that they might have done all those years ago. But what Toks did for us was when we gathered as a group of women and decided that we wanted to be a community and how we would meet, we met every month, kind of like this community. What Toks did was a fantastic initiation, a meditation and a celebration, an invocation that kind of brought the spiritual energy into our group of businesswomen. And that was really important. So it made the energy very different to what we were doing. And then Toks would lead, in times of challenge, bring in beautiful spiritual energy for us to handle things. And this is kind of what each community needs, each business needs, but we don't always know how to bring that in. But we had Toks with us, and Toks, just to share further about her background, Nigerian, and your father's from Nigeria. Toks, was your mother from Yorkshire? Did you live in Yorkshire? Your mother was from Yorkshire.
My mother is in Yorkshire, and my father was a doctor, gynecologist, professor, what you would call a shaman. He was a chief in a little village, and he did all the rituals. So I'm actually a daughter of a chief from a little community in the interior of Africa, where you have the shamans and people dressed in white. So every time I start my work, I always honor the ancestors. So in the write-up, you'll see I honored my mother, who is English, Yorkshire, and I honor my father, who's passed on without permission, who played cricket here in England and went to royal functions in the 1950s. Yeah.
How wonderful. Well, Toks, I invite you now into this space, and I'm with you all the way to work with you as we get through this next hour and a half. So I'm handing over to you, and I think you're going to start to talk about the power of this time, the power of this moment. So let's give Toks a nice welcome.
Thank you, everyone. It's so good to see you and to feel your energy. So we're working with the energy of now. Today, at about 3 a.m. London time, was the actual time of the full moon. Full moon in Cancer, which is a water sign, and it's emotional. And then the extreme of a full moon is the sun is in Capricorn, which is practical, which is about money, which is about paying the bills. And we all know how 2020 has influenced us emotionally with our mental problems, emotional problems, physical problems, health problems. So when we're talking about this full moon, and it's the last full moon, it is a combination of the whole year of 2020. So we're collecting all that energy, all the positive and negative, all the great aspects, and we're bringing them in today. So I was connecting at exactly 3 a.m. with the energy to download specially for all of you today. So today is about the collective vibration of each one of you individually, and then the collective vibration of everyone who is here and will be watching later. We'll be bringing this energy into the full moon. The full moon is about anchoring the light of the full moon into your life, into your pores. So I want you to all to just imagine the full moon shining. It's really shining, and push your feet to the ground and ground that energy and really feel the power of this full moon. Push your feet to the ground and connect to Mother Earth, to the sand, to the grass, to the vitality, and start to nourish, because Cancer is about nourishing the home, and your first home is your physical body. So we're working energetically for you to nurture your physical body. And please connect to your feet. Feel roots from your feet going down to Mother Earth. And this is the nurturing of the full moon in Cancer. We need nurturing. 2020 has been traumatic, has been frightening, has been depleting, has been full of shouts and complaints and blame and family karma and ancestral karma. So many things have happened. Do I believe in God? Do I not believe in God? Is my life working? So all this emotion of this full moon of Cancer is letting you, your emotions, whether you feel them positive or negative, is okay. This energy says, look, we've gone through 2020. We've gone through eclipses. We've gone through lots of full moons and new moons. We've got solstices. We've done everything. We're now the last day before the end of 2020, a magical day. On this day, there are gatherings of angels, ascended masters, the divine God, Buddha, Allah, great spirits. So we've called in this great portal that comes every time I'm holding a moon meditation. So today is no exception. And what I've asked is, with this energy, there is blessing for everyone, there is healing for everyone, and there is release, which I will be doing in the meditation. So today is about anchoring the light within you. And I got a quote here. It says, make it your task to take upon yourself the task of reorientation, the task of reconstruction, and the task of change. We cannot be the way we were. We got entered into the age of Aquarius with the winter solstice. So this is a new birth. It's a new beginning. Each man or woman is a lighthouse and sheds abroad this light for his brother. So each of you is a lighthouse. You are shedding this light for your brother, your sister. Make bright your lamp, the lamp of your heart. Make bright your lamp and let it shine forth and show the way. Therefore, you are a beacon of light showing the way. This full moon is about you showing the way, you having the light shine on you with the good and the bad, and then anchoring all those emotions, accepting your feelings. It's not a denial, it's not a blame. So shine forth and show the way, because you are brilliant exactly as you are. Whatever has been said to you, I tell you that you are the light, you are the lighthouse. All are needed, and everyone, you are needed with this light on Mother Earth. No one is too small or too young or too old to take part in this great plan for true rescue and rehabilitation of our world. Isn't that so right? That's what's happening. And we have gathered, resolved to do this, and be assured that my help will not be withheld. My help will not be withheld. So if you've been feeling traumatized, like you're all alone, here, the announcement with this full moon is, you are not alone. I am there. I may be invisible, the divine is saying, creator of all that is, but I am there. So you are never alone. Just like as you have eyebrows, but cannot see your eyebrows, you have power around you. So you will see in my portal here all the ascended masters. We have Jesus Christ there. We have spirit guides here. We have everything to fulfill your desire. Some of you don't believe in anything, that's fine, but you believe in your eyebrows when you see them. And yet you cannot see your face no matter how intelligent you are. And this is so important. So light is an ancient symbol. So this full moon has been happening. It is the cycle of life. Every full moon shines. Every new moon vanishes. So it's the visibility, what is seen. So full moon shines the light on you, on your structure, on your thoughts, on your feelings, on your abilities, on your skills and your talents. So you want to anchor and celebrate. So what are you celebrating on the full moon? The full moon is the celebration of your life. So one of the things I say, we are celebrating your life. I am celebrating, so quietly or loud say, I am celebrating my life. I am ready to celebrate my life. I give thanks for my life. I am healthy. I am positive. I am celebrating me. And this is so important because most of all are busy looking after other people. And we don't acknowledge or look after ourselves. This full moon is a time to look at all aspects of yourself and realize where you are without blame, without judgment, without criticism. And this is so, so important. Okay, so you want to know, this is the age of light. We have started working with the age of light. And this is so, so important. What is this age of light that you have chosen? We've called it the age of the Aquarius, the age of lightness. And yet, what is it? It's the expansion of your soul, the expansion of your life. So when you reflect, and the document that I've sent to everyone is 12 pages, yes, there are lots of things to help you go further and to help you move and shift your consciousness. Today, we're just listening, we're feeling the energy, and we're feeling who are you, and that's the emotion, Cancer. And yet, the opposite of Cancer is Capricorn, paying your bills, fixing your car, cooking the meals, cleaning the house. You may have cleaners, you may not have cleaners, you may have to do everything yourself. Julie, you're laughing. It's nice to see you. Yes, James. So it's just nice to see your faces laughing. And I want you to just acknowledge where you are right now, whether things are working for you or not, whether you've lost a loved one to COVID or the loved one to some, whether you've been traumatized, whether you've been abused, whatever. I want you to acknowledge it and say, yes, it happened to me. But that is the past. Here, that is the past. That is the past. Notice, so if I stand up, say, yes, I've been hurt, but that is the past. Look at my movement. That is the past. That is the past. That is the past. And can you see I'm swimming forward? That is the past. The past is behind me. I am not my past. I am my now. I am my present. And I am my future. I am not my past. And notice the hands are open. The hands are open, just like swimming. And then you can open to receive. I open to receive. And I open for the blessings of God. I open for the blessings of Allah. Alhamdulillah. Eya, Asha, Eya. Eya, Asha, Eya. I am that I am. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabayot. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabayot. Hallelujah, hallelujah, amen, amen. So breathe in and feel the angels singing around you. Feel the ascended masters. And now we call forth our ancestors. Dear ancestors, we call you into this room. And if you think of your ancestors, imagine the line behind you. You are coming from a line of power. And today in the meditation, we're going to be healing the line. So be aware of what it is. And perhaps there are one or two things you can write in the comment what it is you want for your life. You can share in the comments and and Gina can read it later on. So what are you wanting? What are the new insights? What are the new insights with the age of Aquarius? I heard in the news that they're doing, procrastic? You know, the arms they attach to people who don't have limbs. They have invented something new that is so light, and the British government are going to look to giving this fabulous new invention to children from 0 to 9 years old for free. This is something new. So already the age of Aquarius brings in the technology. You think of Star Trek, where you're going to be buzzed over with something and there's going to be immediate healing. The technology that we're going to advance of 2021 is really powerful. So this full moon says, I shine the light on your gifts, whatever they may be. Your gift is, I'm a brilliant cook. I'm a brilliant mother. I'm a carpenter. I'm an engineer. That gift, that talent, that's yours. No one can take it away from you. And I want you to realize that what is yours and it's divinely gifted to you. So what is your divine purpose? What is your soul purpose? So if you had to think, what is the one thing that challenged me in 2020? And what is the one thing that I resolved in 2020? Close your eyes and just think of that. So what is this energy saying to you? This energy is saying that you are enough and you are okay. And I wanted to talk about dismantling disruption. 2020 has been lots of disruption. So you want to how do you dismantle disruption in your life? You want to identify and declare your intentions and disruption. So you want to admit it, like I mentioned earlier. So, and this is very key. You want to communicate. You want to communicate to yourself and to your loved ones. You don't want to go in silence and sulk. You want to declare the unfulfilled expectations that you are still present to. So there are unfulfilled expectations that are holding you back, causing stagnation. And this full moon shines this light on your unfulfilled expectations, incomplete actions, incomplete projects. And you want to acknowledge how you are feeling about everything you have discovered about yourself and about the COVID and about your neighbors, your family, whether they disappointed you or let you down. You want to acknowledge it, right? The way you felt, again, feeling about everything you've discovered, good or bad. You want unconditional acceptance of all that is, creator of all that is. Help me to have unconditional acceptance in my life. You want to cross the threshold. So this full moon is helping you to cross the threshold. Tomorrow we go into 2021. No more going backwards, just forward. So get rid of the clutter here today. So you enter 2021 with a clean slate. So you want to observe your resources. I talked to you about your talents and your gifts. What are your resources? What are your talents? You want to observe and just the law of attraction, attract. The law of magnetic attraction. This full moon is about magnetic attraction. What are you going to magnetically attract? So visualize and sense yourself as a magnet. If you're a magnet, you don't want rubbish thoughts. You don't want negative thoughts. You don't want evil thoughts. You don't want revenge. You don't want that. You want peace and calm. You want to be centered. You want to attract. If your heart is a magnetic heart, what would you want around you? If your heart is a lovely heart, what would it be? What would it be to you? And this is so important. What are you want? So those are the 7. I wanted to go quickly through those steps for dismantling, because we need to dismantle. If we do not dismantle, we cannot make the change. If we do not accept where we are in the energy of now and look at the reality of our life, we can't move forward. We're living a lie. We're living an illusion. And we've had enough illusion. We now know the reality. We now know we have to take responsibility. We cannot blame. Blaming holds us back. It holds our energy back. So I hope that has been helpful. So full moon, emotion, water sign, feelings. Full moon in Cancer. Sun is Capricorn, practical, money, going shopping, fixing your car, fixing your house, buying a new house, paying your bills, all very base chakra work. Very, very important. So this full moon and the opposite. So we've got 2 extremes. So we're trying to balance. The full moon says, okay, are you having financial problems? Are you having emotional problems? Are you having both? Are both of them overwhelming you? And you go, yes, they are. Let's give it to the light of the full moon. because it is creator of all that is. Dear creator of all that is, I ask that you help me as I release 2020 and I step forward with the light of this full moon, illuminating my life, my soul, my body, my mind, my organs, my blood, my lymphatic system, my bones, my skeletal structure, my endocrine, all my systems. Let the light of the divine and dear creator of all that is, please download to everybody here, to every cell of each person, unconditional love, unconditional light, to healing and what it is that they are wanting in their lives. And I think this is important. Gina, shall I continue? Have I run up to time?
No. So what we said we would do was have people work in pairs and discuss perhaps things that have come up now, but we'd look at the emotional journey because of this full moon in Cancer that they've been on this year. And our suggestion was that people reflect on those emotions and might come up with two. It's not necessarily negative. They could be two very positive, strong emotions of the top two of all the emotional roller coaster that people have been on. And we can capture those at the end, but to spend maybe about 7 minutes discussing in pairs what emotions have come up for them this year. And there may be a couple that are up there as two really positive ones, one positive, one negative, or two negative ones. Everybody's journey is different. So is everybody up for that? Yeah, give me a thumbs. So I'm going to put you in twos by doing breakouts into twos. And I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 14 with me, 15 minus Toks. I'm not going to put you in a room, Toks. So I'm going to do 7 rooms of 2. I'm talking out loud because I'm talking to myself.
While you do that, I want everyone to know that this is on page 7 of your sheet. Okay, page 7 is the emotional aspect. If you have printed out your sheet, just to trigger and help you.
7 breakout rooms is 14. Assign automatically. Let's see what we do. 2 per room. So I will give you a 60-second signal. So you'll have 2 or 3 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes each. And there'll be a 60-second signal to complete your conversation. And then you'll come back to the main room. Yeah, everybody okay with that? Okay, I'm going to do create now. Toks, you don't want to be in a room, do you? I can't hear you now, you've muted.
Yeah, your choice, you decide.
Okay,
you're in charge.
Okay, if you end up in a room, we'll see, because I'm doing that. I'm flying now with this now.
Yeah, that's what the full moon is about, flying.
Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to put you open all rooms. Off you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I am recording.
Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow as well.
I'll see you tomorrow, and we're going to do a meditation with Toks. So of all the things we've done, that is the most interesting piece. So okay, we bid you farewell and Happy New Year.
Okay, see you soon. Lots of love. Thank you so much.
I love
nice
you.
To see you, Phyllis. Bye, Toks. Thank you.
Oh wait, can I just ask? Have we taken a group picture?
Everybody smile.
Okay, everybody smile. Cheese.
Cheese. Got it. Yeah. I had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah. We always like
Happy full moon. Bye.
Okay. All right then. So just to check in, what we want to do is a meditation with Toks, and we want to have an open sharing. But I'm thinking we'll go ahead with Toks, and then we'll do the sharing at the end rather than run out of meditation time. Yeah. Have we still got the lady in the car? No, she must have the AA man with her. Her battery ran out and she was talking to us from the car. So exciting, isn't it? Okay, so now Toks is going to do a guided meditation. Yes, Toks, you're on mute. Unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Toks is going to do a guided meditation. Certainly don't need your book, but she's going to draw, when you reflect on the book later if you want to, the material in pages 9 and 10. And at the end of it, you may have some insights, and we'll invite you to take some time to write those down. And then if we have time to discuss them in pairs, we will do, but we might just have it be nice to have a group sharing and then a final blessing. So this is the point where you get yourself seated, put pens aside, get yourself seated somewhere comfortable, because Toks is going to lead a meditation. Everybody's on mute, I believe. Yes, except for Toks, and I'll get myself on mute when I've finished. Speaker view. Okay, and yeah, and Toks, just flagging up the time, about 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, and yeah, okay. And would you like me to open with the bowl? Is that?
Yes, please.
Okay, everybody. So invite you all to be in your meditation mode, nice and comfortable. And I'm going to do this.
And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. As Gina sounds the singing bowl, I want you to start breathing in the note into your body and breathing out the note from your body. Aho. Thank you, Gina. As I was listening to the sound, I could feel and sense the water that represents flow. 2021 is about flow. We're flowing, and that sound represented flow. So I want you to push your feet to the ground and ground your energy and start to breathe in and breathe out. And we'll do this 7 times, very slowly. Breathe in through your feet into your heart, and then breathe out through your feet, 2. And breathe in and breathe out, 3. And breathe in all the way to your third eye, and breathe out. And breathe in all the way to God, and breathe out, and feel God pass through your whole body, the divine creative all that is. And breathe in, and then feel the angels, your protective forces come into the room. Any symbols that you want, feel that come into the room. You breathe in and breathe out. And put your hands together in front of your heart and say, I accept myself as a human. I see myself as a human. I am the light in me. I am the light in me. And breathe in and breathe out and just relax your hands. And I want you to be aware that you are seated here on Mother Earth on a beautiful chair. And your feet are going all the way to the center of the earth. And the center of the earth is a black tourmaline crystal, which is the crystal that magnetically attracts us here on Mother Earth and keeps us safe. So we don't float, but we're grounded on Mother Earth. Then I want you to connect to the sun or the moon, the full moon and the sun. And in the sun and the full moon is the divine, you could call that God or Buddha or Allah, the divine essence of the light. So I want you to really connect to the light of this full moon. And as you do so, feel the light go beyond the light of the full moon to the North Star. And then you activate the violet ray and the violet light. And that's like having a halo over you, over your head, over your body. And bring this halo of light, violet light, to you. And feel this light pouring over you. And ask that this shower of light, this brilliant iridescent light, removes and lets go and deletes what no longer serves you. Feel the light releasing the pain, releasing the trauma. Feel the light turn into innocent, pure rain, just pouring rain on you and removing any stuck energy, any stagnation, any trauma, any victim mentality, any guilt. Just feel this light releasing and feel that your cords are being cut from you, cut from your third eye, from your throat, from your heart, from your solar plexus, from your sacral and your feet. These cords are cut because they do not serve you. There are any cords that are holding you back, holding you down, making you feel like a slave, making you feel like a victim. Feel this innocent rain washing it away, and feel that Capricorn energy has walked in with a sword and it's taking action and cutting any attachment to you, any curses, any vows that you have taken in this lifetime that no longer serves you. Just let go. I let go and let go, and just like open your heart as if you would. For those who are Christians, like Jesus Christ on the cross. For those who are Buddhists, connecting with the Buddha. For those who are Muslims, connecting with Allah. And release and open your heart to the divine creator of all that is. And allow this light to purify all your chakras. Allow this light and Capricorn to come practical, taking a sword, the sword of truth, and cutting any cord in front and back of your chakra that no longer serves you, that keeps you trapped, and feel yourself being released with this light of this full moon, this iridescent, beautiful silver white light. Feel this white light, and then feel the sun, the golden light of the sun also joining, and feel light entering into your palms, and feel your palms pulsating with the healing light as you're releasing what no longer serves you, as you're releasing an emotion, as you're releasing a relationship, as you're releasing. Start to release and be aware of what you're releasing and say, I release, I release, I release. And then as you do so, visualize this innocent rain, this light, this violet light just releasing. And then sense a flame around you, this flame of power from Mother Earth, burning away any remnant, any stagnation, any left-rooted energy in any part of your body, in any part of your brain. Release, release, release. Give it to the Lord, give it to the light, give it to heaven, and let them lift off you and feel a lightness of being. Aho. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. And feel the beams of light cleansing you, releasing, removing, erasing from you what no longer serves you. As you prepare to let your whole vibration shine with the light of the divine, the light of holiness, the light of power, the light of your great skills, the light of the divine, and anchor the qualities of peace, compassion, love, abundance, wisdom, humility, and bring in the lovely words. What words are coming through? Words of holiness, words like love, words like focus, words like abundance. What words are you bringing in? Practical energy from the Capricorn vibration. What are the sacred words being downloaded to your body and to your mind? What is the new intelligence, the spiritual intelligence, the financial intelligence, the mental intelligence, the emotional intelligence? How are you visioning your future? Visioning your future, your emotional visioning, your practical visioning, your mental visioning, your physical visioning, seeing yourself as healthy and whole, and your new visioning for yourself and other visioning. So perhaps you call in Lakshmi, Lakshmi for abundance. You call in Archangel Gabriel, holding the sword, Michael, holding the sword of truth, the cloak of protection. You call in the angels, the angelic forces. You call in the ascended masters. You call in the galactic beings of light. You call in the seen and unseen that work with the light, that protect you. You have eyebrows but cannot see them. So there are many wonderful forces protecting your life, protecting you. Ask to see, ask to hear, ask to feel them. Ask for ambition, ask for attention, ask for belief in yourself, ask for knowledge. Invite in exceptional qualities within you. You are exceptional. You are loved. And call in clarity and really be aware that only good comes to you and only good comes out of you. And what are the messages you're hearing? I call forth the messages. What do I need to know right now? What do I need to know right now with this full moon? What do I need to know right now? What do I need to see right now about my life? What do I need to see right now about my life? What do I have to feel about myself? What do I have to feel? What words are coming through? So I want you to sense and feel the words floating down to you, and they're floating like stars. The words are written in stars, floating down. I want you to call in the actions you are going to take. For it is done. And it is done. And it is done. And keep breathing in and ask to invite. If there's anything that you need to know, any message you need to receive, ask for insight now and the divine to give you what it is that you need to know and you need to see. Breathe in and breathe in and then a beam of light comes to you. You feel the essence of this divine beam of light. You can feel it. And you know that you are going to be anointed by this divine beam of light. Notice what your divine beam of light looks like. What is your divine being of light wearing? How are they standing or sitting? As they come towards you, feel their light oozing from their heart, from their being. You may not even be able to see, but you can just sense this divine light, that you have God in your DNA. You have DNA vibration of oneness with the cosmic universe. Oneness. Feel that oneness of light coming to you. And as you do so, feel yourself feeling lighter. As you open your arms and you kneel down to the being of light and say thank you, and you stand up, the being of light asks you to stand up. And as you do so, they put healing into your hands. They touch your third eye and give healing to your third eye. They touch your crown and they give healing. So feel the light being poured, that only good comes to you from this exercise. Only good comes out of you from this exercise. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. It feels really good. what is the one thing that's going to come out of this meditation for you, in your relationship, in your career, in your family? What is the insight that you're going to take from this meditation, where you have been blessed by the divine light, the Holy Spirit, the holy being of light, where you are the sacred self and your soul is merged, is one. I want you to feel that oneness and connect to your brain and the beyond of your brain as you link to the divine, knowing that you are one. You are one. You are one. You are one. You are merged with the divine. You are one. You are one. Aho, 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 aho. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Giving thanks, bowing down respectfully to the divine being of light, and say thank you. And as you bow down, the being of light just vanishes into thin air right up to heaven. And you can see this light going out, and you say, hello, bye. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for coming on this full moon and blessing me. Thank you for the anointment of love. Thank you for the anointment of grace. Thank you for the anointment of freedom. Thank you for the anointment of liberation. Thank you for the anointment of love. Thank you for the anointment of knowledge. Thank you for the anointment of understanding. Thank you for the anointment of learning new skills. Aho, aho, aho. Breathe in and breathe out and feel yourself coming back into your body, where you are, and just keep floating back down from the divine, from heaven, and saying hello to the stars and the moon and the sun and the Milky Way and the Pleiades and the Arcturians, just saying hello, hello, the galactic beings of light, and thanking the divine for the light that we've received, the divine light of the year with the winter solstice, and the divine light of this full moon, and the divine light of your oneness with source. And keep breathing in, and then you can see your body, and you see Mother Earth, and say, my body, and I want you to float back into your body. Really float back into your body and feel your feet in your feet, and feel your body falling back into your physical body, and start to breathe in and breathe out. Really breathe in and breathe out, and breathe in and breathe out, and push your feet into the ground, and push your feet into the ground, and push your feet into the ground as you come back into your physical body, knowing you are healed, you are well, you are divine, you are safe, you are protected. Aho, aho, aho. Amen, 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 and amen. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Yod-he Vod-he, Yod-he Vod-he. Eya Asha Eya, Eya Asha Eya. Alhamdulillah. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabaoth. And breathe in and breathe out. And if any of you have some water, I'd like you to take a glass of water and drink your water, because that will help to ground you, and this becomes sacred water. Very sacred water. Drink the water slowly. Close your. What does it feel like? What does it feel like when you're drinking the water? Really feel the water, as the water helps to bring you back into your body. And the water is Cancer, the emotion, the water side, and your physical body is the practical side, Capricorn. So slowly drinking the water.
Beautiful. Thank you, Toks. Cheers. Sacred Yorkshire water. How are you all? Toks, thank you. My microphone's on. Yes, and I'm still recording. And I'm taking a picture apparently. Powerful blessing, wonderful, powerful meditation. Thank you. And I'm going to certainly listen to that again. I'll send everybody recording because I think that's lovely, powerful. All the bright faces I can see on the screen now. So we have officially 9 minutes left. We did start late, and I need to check in with you because we can go into twos and share for 5 minutes. We could share as a group. Is everybody going to leave at 4:30 or should we have another 5 minutes? 5? Oh, quite a few have said 5. Okay. I.e. 5 minutes on 4:35. So why don't you take, you might want to write some insights down on a piece of paper in your notebook if you have that. I'm going to put you back for a 5-minute talk because we don't have enough time for everybody to do a minute each here, but at least let's share, verbalize, because it gives it power to give words to the experience that we might have had. So I'm going to put you into twos for 5 minutes and then we'll come back and reflect as a group. I'm going to put
Unmute, Gina.
How does that happen? If you've all got 2 words that represent you're moving into 2021, I can see the darkness behind me. I'm going to screen share and open up the menti.com again, menticom.com. And you can go there, reflections on the year, and you can put your 2 words in. I'm going to share that. Then I'm going to go to here and into this one and present. Here we go. And you got the code again, which is 6744140 if you need it. And you put your 2 words in there. We're getting another word cloud of the words that are part of your vision for next year. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Wow. That makes me very happy.
Connection. Oh, beautiful. I'm not sure I can put 2 words in myself anyway. Mobility, glowing. Stability.
Wow. This is lovely. Strength.
And some light in. Light and heat. Connection, healing. Yeah, strength. Beautiful. Strength, fulfillment. Yeah. Growth. Can't help but grow, can we?
Yeah.
We've been forced into growing. You can all see the screen, can't you? Yeah.
Yes. The words I want to put in.
You can. I don't know because I'm sharing. I don't know what I can do, but anyway.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I think I just want to concentrate on not losing myself.
And we can put them in later because it remains live, as it were. So but you're only allowed 2 words at a time. Right. Well, you can continue putting words in. I'm gonna go back to my screen now.
Are you going to? Shall I capture that? Is that it?
You can capture it. Yeah, it's a screen share. Yeah, I'm going to capture it myself.
Well, impactful, serenity, strength, fulfillment, contentment, transformation, transformational, liberation, reflection, stability, shining, glowing, soul, connection, mobility, healing, fulfillment, strength. I wanted to put in light. There's
okay,
so much
we can
light.
do that later. I'm going to stop sharing now and move back as we move to close. Okay, continuing here. So, Toks, do you want to do a 2 or 3 minute blessing right at the end?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Do you think we need to do that, or are we?
Two sentences.
Okay, you can do a 2-sentence blessing.
Yes. I greet you with the anointment of your truth, in the radiance of your being, in the fullness of your completions, in the power of your divinity, in the focus of your goals. I greet you. I greet you. I greet you.
And as we close, I'm going to just go around and invite people to share a one-word phrase of how they feel, anything they want to share in our last couple of minutes. And we're all together as a group of whatever, 9, 12. Yeah, just want to unmute yourself and you can do a word, a phrase or sentence for how you feel now after our process this afternoon. I'm going to
uplifted.
Uplifted. Thanks, Phil. I'm uplifted looking at your necklace. Lovely. Thank you. Rich?
Yeah, thanks, Toks, and thanks to you, Gina. Oneness, wholeness.
Wow, nice. Thank you.
That's lovely. Thank you.
Lovely words. Yeah.
Barry, it's lovely to see you.
Yes.
Want to unmute and... You got your unmute? Shall I unmute? I'm going to unmute you. Ask to unmute, and then can you respond to that? Yes, got you.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. I couldn't speak before. Yes, but my word is serenity.
Wow, nice. Thank you.
Lovely answering. Thank you. Right, you, Sarah? Unmute.
Actually, I'm very excited.
Oh. Two Sarahs. Excited. That's a nice word.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Sarah Aspital. I've spelled it wrong. I've pronounced it wrong now. I'm sorry.
Feel calm and connected.
Calm and collected.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Linda?
My words are the truth and the light.
Nice, very nice.
Thank you. Claudia, a word or a phrase for how you feel? Claudia?
Blessed and with deep gratitude for
Wow.
the experience and the unfolding.
Thank you. Who has yet to share? Marissa, do you want to share?
I would say I'm grateful and hopeful.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Fran?
Well, I have a phrase and a word. The phrase is that I felt part of and held up by the energy that I can't see. And so my word is reconnected.
Wow, wonderful. Congratulations.
It was a lovely analogy, actually, to talk about, because we do know that we're surrounded by energy and light, but just that reminder to remind ourselves that it is there, that we can't see the eyebrows. It's like, I remember, I think it was Roger Hamilton saying, you know, a butterfly can never see its own wings. We can't always see how great we are, and we forget. So yes, to be reminded that we are held by this great energy is lovely. Who hasn't shared? Anybody? Oh, yes, not James, Marion.
Sorry about that. It's inspired and grateful. It's been lovely. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Toks and Gina.
Lovely. Well, that's lovely. I mean, we had time to share in pairs. We didn't have more time to share than we did, but I hope you've enjoyed. I don't know that enjoy is the right word. I think we're bathing, aren't we, in a glow that Toks has, you know, we've gathered. And thank you for joining us and coming all together as a group. We've gathered, and then Toks has, you know, put this beautiful energy into the space and connected us with so many wonderful things that's so far away and brought them all near to us. And it's an interesting transition point to be, you know, the bottom of 2020 and the beginning of 2021. It's a very interesting space to be in. And look back and then look forward. And so I invite you all perhaps to, I will email the book, the workbook that Toks prepared as a, you know, guidance notes, and you might like to use that this evening or tomorrow, or I certainly spend a few days doing my reflection time. So I'd like to say, Toks, thank you so much for creating this space for us. It's just been lovely. Thank you.
I want to thank you all for turning up and for being here. And I want to thank Gina for inviting me, for always holding me in sacred space. For me, you are a living angel in my life. And the beams of light that have turned up today, I'm hearing a whisper from the angels and also from Patrick saying, tell them thank you. And I'm hearing the anointment that you all received is real. I want you to know that. And the next 7 days, as you enter in the first 7 days of this new year, notice all the joys and the blessings you received today and the manifestation. And have one thing, the focus is, I am love. I am perfect as I am. I am complete. I am enough. And I am light. Eya Asha Eya. I am that I am. Thank you.
Beautiful blessings to end in, and people can leave when they like. I'm just going to just play us out with this lovely vibration.